Welcome, I'm Brian and this is the Wandering Buckeyes. In this episode, we're going to head to our nation's newest national park in the New River Gorge, located in West Virginia. It opened in 2020 and there are currently 63 national parks, and this visit will be our 13th with plans to check off a few more before the end of 2025. For today though, there are hikes, gorges, and rivers to see, so let's do this. Crossing the Ohio River into West Virginia, we continue traveling along eastbound for the gorge. Up on our right is Charleston, West Virginia, in the state capital, with its golden dome that sits along the Kanawha River. The dome is covered in copper and gold leaf and actually 5 feet taller than the United States Capitol building in DC. Here we veer off State Route 60 east with what starts a beautiful drive through the hills of West Virginia. Coal trains remain a common sight in nearby Charleston, as the state relies on coal for 86% of their electrical needs. With West Virginia as the second largest producer in the U.S., they export a large portion to other states and counties. Up on the right, and barely visible, is the Kanawha Falls in Glen Ferris, West Virginia, the first of many falls we're going to see this trip. Next to the falls is the historic Glen Ferris Inn. It's an active B&B today dating back to 1807 and 10 miles from the Hawk State Park Lodge where we'll stay during our visit here. For the next 15 miles, we're going to twist and turn as we climb into the state park, making our way to the Canyon Rim Visitor Center located near the New River Bridge in Lansing, West Virginia. There are 3 other visitor centers in this national park: Sandstone, Grandview, and Thurman. Up ahead is the New River Bridge that is 3,030 feet long. It spans over 1,700 feet across the gorge at a height of 876 feet. During Bridge Day, among many activities, people are permitted to base jump off this bridge. The next Bridge Day is happening October the 18th of 2025. Go Bucks. Before entering, we snap our obligatory selfies, making this our 13th national park visit. Only 50 more national parks to go. Here Steph is obtaining our official stamp as a visitor center to put in our national parks passport book. These views from the visitor center are awesome, and they actually have a covered picnic area joining the center that you can get a view from the gorge as well. So much to see here with only a couple days, so we're going to hit the highlights in more of the popular areas. To the right of the visitor center, we find the pathway to the bridge overlook. The park ranger informed us it's been very crowded this past weekend, but compared to other parks we've been in, we found it to be very light traffic, even after a couple days past Memorial Day weekend. See people rafting way down there. See, here's that bridge right here that you can, when you're going to driving, you can walk across. Here we get a better view of that bridge, and beneath it, the catwalk for pedestrian traffic. The fee's $75, but we opted out with it being a 3-hour tour, and we had many more stops to hit that day. Tomorrow, we're going to travel down to the lower bridge that we see in the gorge. First, we're going to make our way to the lodge to get checked in. For the next 2 nights, we're staying at the Hawks Nest Lodge, located above the New River, just before it merges into Kanawha River, and within the Hawks Nest State Park. Got a little lobby area here, fireplace, sitting area. Room 324 has a shower. I think they used to have tubs, but they've renovated them all, they said. Here, and this is the King Suite. So it has the King bed, and it has the TV area. You have a little set down area right here. Looks like you got a refrigerator, which is nice. We can bring our waters in. All that stuff. Microwave, that's nice. Gorgeous view outside. Eating area over here. Sit here and just enjoy the evening. And then this is our view for the next couple days. Here's the pool area. They renovated this. It's not large, but it's beautiful out here. Nice laying area out here. Might have to lay out a little bit tomorrow. Here they have a little store, little coffee break area.
Whatever.
Another view for the park. Way out in the distance, you can see the bridge right out there. To round out our day, we found a short hike located right next to the lodge that takes us down near the bottom of the New River. Great, here we go. I think we're going to try this. This looks like you go slide.
We may turn back at any moment.
I think we could go sliding down this thing.
Oh my gosh.
You better not slide,
Well,
Steph.
I have the energy to get back.
Here we are. We're going down this place called Lover's Leap, so it's anybody's guess if we're going to leap or not.
I don't think we're going to leap.
We're not going to leap, she says. I'll take a leap of faith, maybe.
Lover with you, love with you, feel so true, feel so new. Love with you, every moment.
Right there, 100 steps, Lover's Leap view, spectacular view, they say.
Looks a little steep.
No, no, it's just steps. How you doing?
Is it worth it all the way to the bottom?
Yes, it is.
I don't know. I need to ask her.
I know, she's, yeah,
Keep going.
yeah. I told her keep going. She's like, I'm not sure about this.
I don't want to fall. I mean, I think I can do it. I just don't want to fall. It's not worth it.
Here she comes, just a walking down the street,
Honey,
singing do.
We can't fall.
Here's the rail you wanted.
Here's the rail.
Oh, this is cool. Oh, look, there's the dam right there. There's somebody kayaking. Oh, look at that. I guess there's a road to go down to the bottom. That's where we're staying, up there at the top. Wow. Look at that. Boy, you could do some serious rock climbing there. Next morning, we're up for breakfast at the Lodge restaurant. The food was awesome and very reasonably priced. Headed out from the Lodge, we're on our way to drive the Fayette Station Road driving tour and hike the Endless Wall. Then end our day with a couple short hikes to see Grandview and see that horseshoe bend in the river known as the Grandview and the stair hike up the rocks. The driving tour runs 8 miles and takes you to the bottom of the gorge, then back up the other side. It's about a 45-minute tour or so, depending upon how many stops you'll make. I'll create a full-length video of this separate from this one for those wanting to see it end to end. Up here we see a split, and so we're going to turn to the right to start the driving tour. Later we'll come back this way, but head straight ahead that takes us to the Endless Wall, so be careful of those signs. And be very alert because it's easy to take a wrong turn on this tour. Here it begins the one-way, and I guess the stress level probably goes down too because you don't have to worry about oncoming cars. And it remains this way until we reach the outpost campground on the other hillside. There are 2 parking areas if you wish to hike back to the bridge or local trails. A smaller one to the right. Here we see the larger lot with restrooms available. We opted for the smaller one on the right as there was no one here early in the morning. The word redneck in context of miners in the early 20th century refers to coal miners who wore red bandanas as a symbol of solidarity and union membership during the labor disputes. We're on our way down to this little bridge, a pedestrian bridge and an auto bridge that we can cross over the New River, and we'll be able to get a nice look back at the New River Gorge Bridge, if I have all that correctly. It's pretty nice here because these roads are one-way. We're on a 8-mile driving tour right now, and so it takes you down to the banks of the New River and back out of there. And after this, we may do some other hikings at the Endless Wall. I think we're going to see Cathedral Falls, Grandview, where it looks like the horseshoe that you see out west in Arizona, that kind of thing, but forested, of course. It's gorgeous down here. Very scenic. When you look on the map, the rapids that are named are the ones that are class 3 and 4. All the lower ones are not. So I guess what I hear, pretty intense rafting here. I've never done it.
Very nice.
It's beautiful, isn't it? Headed back up the other side, then we'll circle back to the starting point to head towards the Endless Wall hike. Here's the split again, a familiar road. This time we're going to head straight. That's going to take us towards the Endless Wall parking lots. A right turn would obviously take us back to that driving tour. There are 3 main parking lots for the Endless Wall. We decided on the last one and the largest one for our entry point to the trailhead. Here's the beginning of the Endless Wall Trail we're going to do. This is a large parking lot. Nobody here. I guess yesterday it was packed out. So if you can, use this parking lot. I'll put the name on the video of which parking lot name this is. And here we go. Okay, rock climbing to the left, viewing area to the right. To the right we go. There we go. We're on our way to the Endless Loop Trail. We're about halfway. We've chosen the one from a parking lot that takes us a 2.2 mile loop. So 1.1 out, 1.1 back. I think it says 3.2 miles, but then that's because you transverse between first and second parking lots. It's gorgeous. You can hear the rapids from here. It's nice, cool day in the 50s. A little mist from the clouds. The views continue to amaze us. The early morning hike was great, with the fog still lifting off the river and the sounds of rapids far below on the New River. Isn't this beautiful? Just be careful, hon.
So this ramp right down though.
See, there's the Endless Wall over through there.
Oh, yeah.
That tree is not gonna break.
Steph, look at you. Can't believe you're out that close on the edge. It's beautiful. Uh-huh.
I got one. Stay here.
Oh, here's the Endless Wall over here. Leaving the Endless Wall hike now, we're headed to the Grand View Visitor Center to see what else. The Grand View. Re-entering the national park at the Grand View entrance, the visitor center here is much smaller and hours could differ at each of the visitor centers throughout the national park, so check before you go. Take a walk in.
Yeah, I think you did.
The Grand View area here offers some of the highest vistas in the park. They're spectacular. You can hear the trains down in the river, and always, no matter if it's sunny or foggy, it's always a great view. The New River has differences than most rivers in the U.S. For one, it flows north from North Carolina through Virginia and West Virginia for 360 miles. And it was named the New River when in fact it's one of the oldest rivers in the world. And for about 53 miles, it snakes its way through the New River Gorge National Park from Hinton, West Virginia, to the Hawk State Park near Ansted, West Virginia. Next, we're headed to Turkey Spur Outlook within Grandview. It's a 2-mile drive, but if you like, you can also hike the 3 miles out and back. The hike to the top of the rocks via many steps and landings, but you're rewarded with benches for resting and breathtaking views of the gorge and river below. That's where that guy said to go up there and get a better view. There we go. Wow, look at that rock climbing to do there.
Handrails?
No handrails. Just got dropped. Go ahead. How you doing?
Hi, good. How are you?
Good. You good?
Mm-hmm.
All right. Still got a ways to go here. That's intense. But it's more intense doing the run. I'm gonna check this one out, Steph. Then we'll go to the other one. Whew. Here's the reward. Wow. Beautiful. Oh, wow. We saw lots of wildlife, mostly deer, and up ahead's another one we captured on the dash cam. One more stop before we end the day, but of course I need some ice cream, so we saw this Dairy Queen on our way back. Back through the town of Ansted, however, a detour to the bottom of Hawk's Nest Lodge to see the new river up close before it flows to the Hawk's Nest Dam. It's a beautiful drive down through the gorge here, but do keep an eye on the road as it narrows in many places, making it very tight to pass oncoming traffic. Wow, check him out. Man, what do you think? It's like 6 pounds?
Yeah, I'd say so, yeah.
Yeah, wow. Thing's huge. Oh, I wish I could take him home. Have some catfish nuggets.
Oh, yeah.
Time to head back up the lodge with a short stop to see the Mill Creek Falls. Alright, time to go back up. Looks a little sketchy. Well, I came down it, so I guess I can make up it. And here we go. The next morning, we check out a Hawk's Nest Lodge and then head to our last stop on this episode to see one of the higher and more scenic falls in West Virginia, the Cathedral Falls. Situated alongside US 60, it's an easy stop and you'll soon see it was well worth it. Up on the left is the Mystery Hole. Wasn't sure what the mystery is all about, but since it was closed, we continued on to the falls. If you know anything about this, let us know in the comments. You want to walk? Stay on that side. You're good. I'm gonna walk over here, Steph. We want to thank you for watching this episode of the Wandering Buckeyes. In an upcoming video, we'll visit the French Lick Resort in French Lick, Indiana, better known as the Carlsbad of America.